What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and thank each and every single one of you guys. You guys out there rock. If I seem like I'm yelling, I apologize. I'm trying to talk over the traffic in the back. Unfortunately, I can't close the garage right now. I'm in the middle of a detail, and that's just how it is. So today we're going to be taking a look at Gyeon Iron. Gyeon. I don't know what it's called. You guys let me know. I think it's Gyeon. I think that's how it's pronounced, but Gyeon doesn't matter. This is their Q2M Iron remover. Now, a while back, I didn't know about this step of decontamination. I was just the normal clay type of guy. But the past year and all the details I've been doing, I've been learning a lot about the step of iron removing and why it is so important. For instance, the car that I'm about to show you guys is a 2015 Chrysler 300C Hemi. It is white. I wanted a white car because that's the best way to show how that iron remover is working with the paint, the chemical reaction with the iron particles in the paint. Now, a few details back, it got so hot on me that I didn't feel comfortable using an iron remover. I said, that's all right, I'll just clay it. Let me tell you, the other half of the side of the car that was in the shade, I was able to use the iron remover on, because you don't want to use this stuff in direct sunlight. You don't want to use it on a hot panel. You want to be in the shade, cool, so you can let it dwell without it drying. Now, the thing I like about this Gyeon, or Gyeon, however you pronounce it, I'm just gonna say Gyeon because that's what I'm gonna call it. This is safe for everything on the car. Before, I was using the Eagle 1 wheel cleaner, and it is a wheel cleaner, so you don't know if that's safe for plastics and stuff around the car. So this Gyeon Iron is safe for everything on the car. I don't have any problems with it on the plastic, staining, nothing. It does smell like rotten egg, so do not take this inside the house. But the iron removing step, it's really important, and that day I learned trying to clay one side of the car that I did not use the iron remover on took me about 35 minutes to decontaminate that side of the car. Now, the other side of the car that was in the shade that I was able to use the iron remover on, when I went and rinsed it and went to my clay stage, it took me about 10 minutes. So this dissolves those iron particles so small that they come out of the clear much better. Also, think of it like this. You got your clear coat, and you got that, just picture like a little jagged rock stuck in your clear coat under a magnifying glass. I don't have a magnifying glass, but like a microscope. Now, when you're going to clay that paint, you're basically removing ripping that stuff out of the clear coat. Now, if you were to not use an iron remover and you go to rip that out, picture a big jagged piece of metal in your clear ripping out. Okay, picture how big that hole is going to be. Now, when you use the iron remover and you let that dissolve that little that piece of metal, it's gonna dissolve into something smaller, and it's gonna come out of the clear coat easier. So that crater left behind is gonna be even smaller. So think of it like that, like you're dissolving that metal, softening up, making it that much easier for it to come out of the clear coat when you do your clay stage. So that's the importance of an iron remover. It is very, very, very key to me, in my opinion, to do before you clay. It makes the clay process that much quicker, guys, and it's very important. This Gyeon Iron right here, that's about how much I used on this car. A little bit more than half. That was about half because it wasn't all the way full. About half the bottle, and this is the smaller bottle. I want to say I paid around 20 or 22 bucks for this bottle. I can't remember. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while. I've been waiting to use it. And this is a perfect day to test some products out. I'm out here detailing, testing some products out, shooting some videos. So with that being said, let's get over to the Chrysler 300 and let's take a look at all the iron in the paint of this thing. Alright, everybody. So here we are. Got my Gyeon Iron. Getting ready to lay down a nice
even coat. Make sure you get full coverage all over the paint. Now the paint is wet. I know there's some people out there that do it while it's dry, but I do it while the paint is wet. Just gonna get a nice even layer. It is cool outside. I know it looks like there's sun shining, but it's just peeking through the trees. It's not hot yet. It's not even getting the panel hot. So I'm here kind of trying to beat the heat, guys, and normally I'll get it to this stage before the sun peeks through the trees, but that's all right. You make sure, if you can, make sure you're at least in the shade on a cool surface. That way you can let this stuff dwell. Dwelling is important, and the longer you can let the iron remover dwell, the longer the chemicals can dissolve all that iron. And as you can see here, it's already instantly starting to dissolve these big pieces of iron. There was so much metal in this paint, and I could see it. All those little orange speckles were all over the paint. When we were checking out the car before, when she dropped it off, I was telling her, you know, that I wanted to use this car for my iron remover because it's white and it'll show easily the chemical reaction. Darker color cars, you have a kind of a hard time seeing it actually dissolve in what they call bleed, as you guys will see here in just a minute. So let's get to spraying down the rest of the car, and then we'll get to see what this stuff does on the paint. Alright, so we're moving on to the hood here. As you can see, all this purple in the hood, all that is metal in the paint that is being dissolved by this Gyeon Iron. And it clearly, as you can see here, there ain't an inch of this car that is not purple. And it's really cool. That's just why I wanted to do it on a white car, because you can see all the purple very easily. I mean, I was just blown away at the amount of metal in this thing. It's probably one of the worst cars I've done. Definitely in the top 3 cars I've ever done as far as contamination. Now, it's almost it almost is too white for the camera. I apologize. Sometimes it's like you can't even see because of the sun and the glare on the white, like right here. It's so bright you can't even see. So my apologies there. I'm trying to get the best view I can. As you can see here, we get to the trunk, and it's just riddled everywhere. So what we're gonna do is just give you a quick walk around and just kind of show you guys what this iron remover can do, how quick it was reacting, and it almost reacted instantly. By the time I sprayed the whole car and got around, it was already activated and purple everywhere. See a nice drip here of it. This is why they call it bleeding. It's just bleeding down the paint, and I think it's cool to look at, and I enjoy doing it on white cars. This stuff so far is working fantastic. Like I said, it's safe for every exterior surface. You don't have to worry about it on chrome trim, plastics, stuff like that. So that's good. That's good that you don't have to worry about that. I know there's some people out there that use wheel cleaners. That's fine, but they are wheel cleaners, so you don't know what other kind of ingredients are in those cleaners that may stain, or you stain your chrome or your plastic trim or your cowling and stuff like that. So it was nice to work with the product that you know is safe and works very well.
All right, everybody, we are on to the final thoughts segment on the Gyeon or Gyeon, whatever you want to call it. Tomato Q2M Iron. Now, I forgot to mention that this was pH neutral. It is good for paint, wheels, glass, body shop safe. It's safe for everything, guys. And I want to say thank you to Jordan, aka the Gloss Doctor, for turning me on to this. He really likes this stuff. Final thoughts, it worked absolutely excellent. As you guys could see, that Chrysler was horrible. Like, I knew it was bad, but I don't think it was that bad. A lot of iron in the paint. And like I said, this is a it's a key step in the decon process, especially when you want to go to polish. You want to make sure you get all those contaminants out of the paint. Cut your clay time down in half, probably more than that. I apologize for the traffic in the background, guys. Once again, I'm sorry. Normally I would close the garage. Excuse me. I would close the garage and kind of dummy that background noise out, but given my situation, I can't right now, so I apologize. So, there's really not too much to an iron remover video, but I wanted to share that this stuff works very, very, very well. There are other iron removers out there. There's a lot of other iron removers out there, but this one works really well. So I can definitely say 2 thumbs up. I would recommend trying out the Gyeon Iron for sure. Once again, do not take it in the house because it smells like rotten eggs. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I want to take a second and say thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this type of video or any type of car detailing, product reviews, paint correction, polishing, stuff like that, if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that subscribe button for me and smashing that thumbs up. Click that little notification icon. That way when I upload more videos about any of this stuff, you guys will get notified. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I want to say that I hope you guys all out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is, where you're at right now watching. I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.